Hi, my name is Karamja Ultimate Iron Man. I've been living on this island for over half a year now and conquered many goals. The ultimate goal has always been completing the Infernal, with only using the resources available on Karamja. After completing the Infernal cape on my main Ultimate Iron Man, I started theorycrafting ways to do it on this account, but there was not much hope after I found out that the most realistic gear would be green dragonhide and a U longbow. I started exploring the island and a fellow Karamja citizen told me that the storm hit up the west part of the island. I decided to check it out and found a teasing stick that washed up on the shore. And this item changed everything. Now you're probably wondering, what does this item spawn do? And I did some research on this and theorycrafted the following. I'm around 5 XP randoms of 33 Slayer right now, and I'm going to put all my XP lamps on Hunter to get 27 next. This level allows me to catch the first impling barehanded, which is a baby impling. I can progressively catch young implings and gourmet implings on my way towards 41 Hunter, which is around 1000 imp catches. 41 Hunter unlocks Grag because of the teasing stick. If I catch 54,000 Grag, I can catch every barehand impling, including lucky implings. Lucky implings have a wide range of useful items. One hell of a grind, but the possibilities are endless after this. Okay, so that's a little bit about Hunter. I did some theorycrafting and this will be my ideal armor and inventory setup. So let me explain how to obtain these items and what is required. The gloves and the amulet slot. I have various options, but the best option for me will be the Fury and the Region bracelet. This can be unlocked after 60 Hunter with oak planks. I can get oak planks from barehand eclectic implings, and this allows me to make a tool storage in the POH. This gives access to the amulet molds. With amulet molds I'm able to make a Fury and a bracelet. I need to get 90 crafting for this using the charter ships and cutting gems. I haven't tested the method yet, but the ideal route will be buying charter ship supplies and take the car to Shiloh village and glassblow at the furnace. I can buy an onyx from the Tzhaar store after collecting 260,000 tokkul from Tzhaar monsters. This will be a similar grind to the obsidian armor grind. I also need 87 magic to enchant the onyx jewelry. I can get this level from nature runes, maze randoms, monsters and buying runes in the Tzhaar shop. One good example of magic XP is the massive amounts of nature rune drops that I'm getting from Jogos right now. The Region bracelet isn't just going to be great for the bonuses, it also has a special effect which allows you to regenerate your hit points. This will be very helpful in the Infernal and will save me a lot of time, but we will get into this later. Unfortunately there aren't many options for helms, but I think the D-mat from the rare drop table using a Ring of Wealth is my best option. It is possible to obtain an Armadillo helm from Elite Clue Guardians, but we all know that's very unlikely with a drop rate of 1 in 1 million. So for my armor and the weapon slot, I want to go with D-hide and a crossbow. I've seen videos of people opening lucky imps and some guy got 2 rune crossbows and 100 lucky imps and various black D-hide pieces. It is very hard to obtain, but doable with a lot of time when I work on all the other grinds that I'm doing. And it's the only way to not cheat or make any exceptions. People could scout imps for me and it might be possible to force spawn implings on locations as well, such as the volcano and some of the spots in Karamja, because they are common spots for implings to spawn, and it will be very interesting to research all of this, and I think it's doable over a long period of time. Now if I do obtain some of these pieces of armor, I have to find a way to store away my obsidian armor set, because I don't want to just drop this. I can store my obby armor and fire cape in the POH custom room. This is possible after obtaining oak planks from the eclectic implings as well. I can make an armor storage case and store away my obsidian set, and I can make a cape rack for the fire cape. I haven't mentioned much about the way to train my construction on this account, but I will get into it after I finish the Slayer lamping goal in one of the next upcoming videos. If I get the crossbow, I have a lot of options for bolts. I definitely need ruby bolts for Zak, and I can make these with eddy bars and rubies from Tzhaar. I looked into the options for regular bolts, and after some research I think onyx bolts enchanted will be my best option. These bolts are pretty strong in general, but they have an extra healing effect that can heal you for 25% of the damage. I can obtain them from ninja imps or smith them with onyx bolt tips from Tzhaar. I can obtain cosmic runes from moss giants to enchant all the bolts. So for the shield slot, I did look up some options. I could get some shields from lucky imps such as rune god shields, which give me prayer bonus. But I think overall the obby shield will still be the best because it has the best defense, the best range defense, and it's just the best shield I can obtain in general on Karamja. So my cape, in my cape slot will be an agility cape. I will do Brimwave agility arena for 99 agility after I unlock construction to store my armor. I will use my nature runes and high alch while I do the arena for 99 agility and buy the cape upstairs for the cape effect. The cape effect allows me to restore my energy for 100% and I activate the stamina effect once a day. Prayer bonus is gonna be really important and this cape gives me 4 prayer bonus. So for the boot slot I got a couple options. Snakeskin boots are the most realistic obtainable from ninja imps, but ranger boots from clue juggling or d'hide boots from lucky imps are ideal. These options are possible but very unlikely. But hey, I believe. I'm going to do a lot of clue juggling soon and maybe we hit the jackpot and get the ranger boots, you never know. Here's a picture of my ideal gear setup that summarizes all of the options we mentioned before. Alright, cool, so you have a decent gear setup, but you don't have potions, right? Well, I am actually able to get super restores and brews in a way, but I need 81 herb for that. I'm using most of the herb drops that monsters drop and get some passive XP, making potions such as strength pots and prayer potions killing the tribesman, and making restore potions using the spider axe in the volcano. I'm currently getting quite a bit of herbs from training the melee stats at jokers and this all adds up. After this passive XP I can kill brutal victims with anti-poisons. I did some testing and this can easily be between 3 and 5k herbal XP per hour, and this will probably be my best way to get 81 herbal. Now this will be one hell of a grind, but I'm already working on it, killing brutal victims on peak times, since a lot of people are playing the minigame. I'm able to make potions because I can buy snapdragons and toadflax herbs from the agility tickets. I can grab red spider axe in the volcano for super restores, and chop teak logs for bird nests to make brews. There's also a possibility that I can get range potions, because I could get Zemi wines from lucky imps. It would help out a lot, but it's a potential item to bring and most likely not going to happen. I'm also able to obtain a stamina potion. If I give a Torstal herb, which I can obtain from nature imps, to Dr. Jackal, the random event guy, he will give me a full stamina potion in return, so this will be very useful for the Tzhaar fight. Alright, so besides some potions, there will also be some ammunition in my inventory. Speaks for itself, the second type of bolts that I'm bringing, rune throne axes and dragon darts. Since I don't have access to ancients or chinchompas, I looked into ways to kill the nibblers in each wave. I could regularly attack them, but this would be very difficult. The only AoE item obtainable in Karamja are rune throne axes from clue guardians or ninja implings. I tested them on my main and they do indeed work on nibblers. So I will be using this every wave to kill the nibblers quickly and continue the wave. I need dragon darts for Tzhaar healers. I looked up the max hit on dragon darts with 99 range and they can hit between 16 and 18 depending on the range spots. This is a decent amount of damage and it will definitely work on the healers. I can obtain those dragon darts from dragon implings. I don't exactly know how many potions I have to bring of each type, but that kind of stuff is for the far future. So how do I deal with the Infernal itself? The waves get progressively harder and I have no real way to heal because I don't have an SGS or Ancients. After a bit of thinking, my best bet is to do the following. I throne axe the nibblers down at the start of a wave, complete the wave and try to heal as much as possible in the wave with the onyx bolts. Press the logout timer in the middle of the wave and wait behind the pillar to regen the rest of my health I need. The regen bracelet will make this twice as fast because of the 2 times regen rate. After my hit points is full, I can start the next wave and repeat. I can use brews whenever I need to and restores if needed. I need to practice the Inferno again on my main and learn to make close to no mistakes in a wave, which is possible with good prayer flicking. Regular jet and triple jets isn't much different compared to a normal account, but it will be slower, so I need to learn to prayer flick this confidently and not lose unnecessary prayer points at this part. And then there's the final Tzhaar challenge. I did do Tzhaar with a crossbow on my main, but I've noticed that it can be really RNG based. I do have ruby bolts, so they will help a great deal, but I have to expect at least 4 sets of minions and learn to prayer flick them to take as few damage as possible. I can walk Tzhaar for a big part and restore my energy when the fight is past. I'm not going into too much detail about the Tzhaar because there's lots of great guides explaining this. After Jet, the healers will spawn, and I got my agility cape effect for this and the dragon darts. The darts are not as strong as a blowpipe, but it will be enough to kill them in time. Besides from the Tzhaar adventure, I'm able to obtain various other unique items from Hunter that unlocks new stuff, and I will get into this as the series progresses further. So yes, this is everything I theorycrafted so far, and maybe I'm missing something. I will continue playing the Karamja account as regular, but the direction of the account have changed a bit with this endgame goal in mind. I often got asked what the endgame goals are on this account, and this video kinda explains the questions for a big part. One question I have for you guys: have you ever seen dragon imps or lucky imps on Karamja? And if yes, where? This information will help me with potential force spawning, because I'm looking into this subject right now. This video is a theorycrafting video, and it will be very difficult to complete this challenge of course, but it motivates me to work towards the ultimate goal. Some of the items that I will need will take a really long time to obtain and are very RNG based, but I believe with enough time we can obtain them. And it's a nice goal to have in mind, since I'm going for most of these items anyways. I hope you guys are excited to see me work towards some of these goals in the upcoming episodes and series. I put my heart and soul into this video and hope you guys enjoyed it. It took a long time to edit this video and prepare it. If you are new to the series and the account I am playing and would like to follow the progress, subscribe so you don't miss any of the new episodes. There was a lot of information in this video, but I hope the general idea on how to obtain an Infernal cape on Karamja only is clear. No cheating, but one hell of a grind. Thank you for watching and have a nice day everyone. See you next video.